Well, restaurants have thumbed their nose at the government circular, making service charges optional at eateries. In a statement, the National Restaurant Association has made it clear that its members will continue with the service charge, which adds up to 20% of your bill when you go out and eat at a restaurant. According to the association, service charge is an accepted practice and has been recognized by various government departments in various communications. The Restaurant Association also claims support of judicial pronouncements, including the National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. The statement goes to the extent of saying that customers are free not to eat at the restaurant if they do not want to pay the charge. Government yesterday clarified that the service charge, which is added to your bill instead of tips, cannot be mandatory. It cannot be forced down upon you. The Department of Consumer Affairs has said that applying service fee violates fair trade practices.
Our stand here is that this information should be available to the customer clearly prior to his, the service. That is, it should not be that it is levied at the end or that a surprise is thrown on somebody. But there is no question of legal or illegality, because there is no illegality in this charge. It is accepted as such, recognized as such through various, over the decades, judicial pronouncements, the government departments, because the taxes are also paid on it.
Absolutely. Mr. Kumar, yes or no, very simple. Will the customer be harassed if they're not satisfied with the service to pay the service charge?
Why should a customer be harassed?
Okay.
A customer should be informed, that's all.
All right.
Okay, let me go straight across to India Today's Divina Gupta for more on this. Divina, this announcement by the government has clearly taken the food industry by surprise, by storm, with restaurant associations now putting up a very defined stance, saying that, okay, well, if you're not interested to eat, then be it. Go ahead and eat somewhere else if you don't wish to pay the service charge. So that leaves me confused. Then what does a diner do?
So, well, Avantika, yesterday when the Consumer Affairs Ministry came out with a notification, it left much unsaid. What could have been a landmark change would have been if it was completely abolished. The practice of having service charge was abolished, because anyways, tipping is an etiquette which is voluntary. If you like the service, you do go ahead and tip in the restaurants. If you do not like the service, you do not tip. But what clears from here on is that at least service charge would be mentioned whenever you want to eat at a restaurant. And the moment you eat at a restaurant, you enter into a legal contract, which means that you would be paying the bill. Now, when Consumer Affairs Ministry has come out with a notification which says that if you do not like the service, you may not pay. It should be, the service charge should be waived off. Now, I believe that that discretion is with the restaurant if they want to waive off the service charge after you take up the matter with the manager, because otherwise you could go up to the consumer courts and fight out a long legal battle. But the practicality of it is this, that even if you're paying up to 20% on your bill, would you really want to go and fight out these cases in the consumer courts? Having said that, there have been different cases in consumer court, and I'm going across right now to Bijon Mishra, the consumer activist who's joining us. Mr. Mishra, we've always talked about how service charge campaign of sorts was ignited earlier as well. There was a Bombay lawyer who had dragged a restaurant, saying under a criminal act, in fact, that service charge should not be levied by restaurants. It should be at the discretion of the customer. But in this case, you believe that Consumer Affairs Ministry has left much unsaid? They should have gone ahead, at least not given an ambiguous statement like let the customer decide whether they want to pay service charge or not.
No, they have taken a small baby step, and they have come in terms of consumer protection. We have been talking about this for years together to the government to make this a kind of a law, which I feel the moment the new Consumer Protection Act comes into place, which we are hopeful that in the budget session it will come, all these ambiguities will bring clarity now, and consumers will feel much protected than the way they have been fleeced all these years. No. You see, no restaurant can tell me that it's my prerogative whether I want to eat there or not. So nobody can deny me access, because they have been given license to do business. And if they don't want to do business where I want to go, then they have to surrender their license and say they are not into business. But if they are into business, I have accessibility to that business and I can go and enter that shop whenever I want, in whatever way I want to access the product or service which they are selling, for which they have been given a license to sell in the marketplace. Now the issue comes that they can't charge something which is not mentioned as a price. You see, the price is ultimate. Like in a Packaged Commodities Act, MRP is santenum. But in restaurants and where packaging is not there, then the menu card or the public board which displays, the price, or wherever the price is being displayed, which is in public domain, the price is ultimate. On the price, you can take taxation from the consumer as per the levy or a tax which is applicable on those products or service.
Absolutely.
But you can't take over and above that a cost from the consumer in the name of service charge.
But Mr. Mishra, here's the point. You're already paying a service tax, as you rightly said. Then you pay VAT over it. If you're also consuming liquor, you have separate tax over it. So in total, after the budget last year, there has been up to 20% of taxes that you'll end up paying, whether you're eating in an AC restaurant or non-AC restaurant. It all depends on that. On top of it, some restaurants have gone up to charge up to 20%. So shouldn't the Consumer Affairs Ministry have decided the bracket first under which these restaurants can charge the service tax and a ban? Because right now they've said, yes, service charge is optional, which was known. Restaurants can charge service tax, that is service charge, that is known. There have been cases again in the court where certain consumers have gone ahead and challenged whether they should pay service charge or not. But here is the point. Shouldn't the Consumer Affairs Ministry have gone a step ahead and at least decided on the bracket of service charge that can be charged?
No, they can't do that. They don't have, the executive doesn't have that power. It has to be legislated. It has to go to the parliament. So we are waiting for the Consumer Protection Act to come into force. We are waiting for the Consumer Authority to come into place. The moment an authority comes into place which has a legal sanctity to pass any kind of a rule or any kind of a regulation which will become mandatory.
Here is the point.
Then,
absolutely. What you're saying, I stand by that, sir. In fact, I've been following this case very closely as well, Mr. Mishra, and I stand by it. We've had our discussions as well on this. But if this is the entire gamut right now that we're looking at, that this is what will solve the service charge battle once and for all, and decide with a regulatory framework, this is how much a restaurant can charge. Because right now, it's ambiguous, sir. If I do not like service of a restaurant,
we will decide.
Have the National Association restaurant saying that, okay, customer will not be harassed, but they will have to pay if they have agreed to eat. Now, this is an ambiguity that many of us are feeling confused about.
No. There's no ambiguity. There is an advisory now given to the state governments. The state government should bring out a circular and give it to all the restaurant owners, saying that they cannot put it in the bill, the tip or the service charge, what they call it, in terms of the gratification to the service which we have got. It is up to us whether we want to tip or not tip. They cannot force it on us that you have to pay 20% or 10% or 5%. Right. It is illegal. It is unfair trade practice. We will go up to the Supreme Court if necessary. We as consumer activists, we will not let it go here. These people can't threaten us that you can't enter my premises. Let us see who is stopped from entering any premise and not allowing me to not pay the service tax, because it's illegal. And if they continue to do that, then I'm sure the public will react, the consumers will also react and respond appropriately to the restaurant owners by boycotting those restaurants who are adhering to such malpractices and who are fleecing consumers on the garb of service charge.
All right.
So I am sure this will be an interesting kind of a battle between the restaurant owners and the consumers. Mr. Mishra.
But Davina, just explain this to us now. Who will keep a check on these things? I mean, when it has to get implemented, do you foresee, following the announcement, all of the restaurants coming together, discussing this matter and streamlining the service charge? Because I wanted to understand who decides that service charge rate. Does it depend from restaurant to restaurant? Is there are there various criterias to restaurants or eateries on which one has to pay a service charge? Can you just explain this to us?
Well, Avantika, it's completely at the discretion of a restaurant that you choose to eat. Sometimes there are service charge up to 5%, sometimes it goes up to 20%, and 20% on a bill already that you're paying 20% taxes to the government on is obnoxious, because that means that you're paying at least up to 40% extra on what has been quoted in your bill. So restaurants essentially have the power to levy the service charge. Now, whether it should be levied or not, there are two sides to that argument. One is, say, a US model where if you want to have a meal at a restaurant, it's up to you whether you like it or not to pay that kind of a tip, as they call it, from an etiquette point of view. The other is the French model, where the service charge is built in to your menu cost. And now, as the restaurants will have to declare what is the service charge they are charging once you decide to eat in it. And that's where my problem is, that if you've decided to eat at that restaurant, you're not satisfied with the service, will there be also understanding on the other side to improve the service, or will there be litigation matters coming in consumer courts and activists like Bijon Mishra upholding the consumer rights in the courts as well? We also have Ilma Hassan, who's joining us right now. Ilma, what's the reaction that you're getting from the ground? Are people confused or welcoming the order? What are the restaurateurs also saying?
Well, Devina, we just spoke to the National Restaurant Association of India, and they categorically stated that till now they weren't doing anything illegal, and they had clearly stated that most restaurants on their menus say the amount of service charge that they are going to charge. So if a customer is going to a restaurant, they're already aware in most cases about the service charge that they're going to have to pay. But on ground, people are welcoming the move, because most of them say they're in for a rude shock when their bill comes after their meal, saying that the restaurant has charged them heavily. The service charge is heavy, apart from the multiple taxes that they have to pay in any case. Let's speak to some people. What do you think of this new mandate?
The mandate is good, but the problem is many people are not aware of it. So I have seen in many restaurants, people, despite paying the service charges, still pay tips in cash also. And so one thing, restaurants should clearly mention it in writing somewhere, that the service charges thing is optional, and it's purely up to the person depending upon the services he gets.
Yeah.
That will help in paying.
Okay, and what about you? Have you ever been to a restaurant, expected a nominal amount of service charge, and have had to pay a lot of money in the end?
First of all, I welcome this step of government, and we also give tips to them sometimes. We don't see that bill. They also charge service tax, so I welcome it.
Actually, the thing is, we are already paying so many taxes, so why there is no reason to pay the service tax. It should be the optional to the whoever the customer is.
So clearly people welcoming the move on ground, Devina.
Okay, Ilma, Devina and Mr. Bijon, thank you all for joining us. We will continue to get you lots more reactions, but at this hour we're getting in some breaking news and we'll go straight across to that.